Yo. Yo, what's up? What's up, Achilles? Welcome, Zed. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Welcome, Reverse Flash. Welcome to India. Okay. Right. So, first off, I won't be having like any music in here because later on I want to like listen to the video itself, like for the track as well. But before that, we can start like some gameplay for now, right? So at first, because I just realized that my tickets are full, so now I have to do a little bit of the hunt, and then I can get into the India track analysis. Okay, so just give me like a few moments before I start to actually get to the track analysis. It's like I forgot to use the tickets before the stream, so now I have to use it, or else I'll be wasting it. So how are you guys doing today? And make sure to like cast your vote in the poll that I've set in the chat, because I kind of want to see like your opinions on the track as well. I haven't actually seen like the whole video yet. I've seen like the start. It looked pretty good, and people have been telling me that it's a top speed oriented track. So that's pretty exciting. So we're getting like a bunch of speed tracks. So we already have San Diego, which is like very top speed oriented, and now it seems that India is also like very top speed oriented as well, right? So again, I'm just doing a few more races, and then I'll be getting into the actual video itself. Oh right, I actually have to link the video in the description. So hold on a second. Let me copy this and then I'll add it to the description because I don't want to be copyright striked. Again, this is just gonna be the original video, like in the description. The description, then I'll save that. Just in case like something happens, I'll make sure to credit like the original video there. So yeah. Let me reach out a little bit. My god, my controller won't change this thing. Something has gone wrong with its main board. Unfortunate. Wait, so like what is wrong with your controller? Like, are the inputs like unresponsive, or is this something else that's happening? Some people are hating Indian people that are then judging. I really hate those people. Like, I don't understand why they always have to be like racist like all the time, but it's like, I mean, like, as like a Discord moderator in like the server, it's kind of my job to filter out those people as well. We already have to filter out some people for being racist to Indians, and that is not tolerated at all. Like they can hate the track, whatever, but like hating actual people, that's just not a good thing to do. That's simply not a good thing to do. So yeah, again, thank you for bringing us to my awareness as well. Yeah, like I will try to like filter the most that I can when I'm moderating the server. But yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, right after this race, I'll be sharing like Google Chrome so that you guys can see what is it? You guys can actually see the video itself, and then I'll be analyzing it. I will probably pause like midway through just to talk about like certain sections that I find interesting. So yeah, online haters everywhere, can't do anything. Yeah, that's just unfortunately like what it is. Like when people are like behind the screen, like they think they're like absolutely invincible, like no one can do anything to them, so that they just say like the most vile shit like out there. I understand that. What is up, Bryant? Welcome to the stream. Okay, and with this race done, I will be. Ooh, a blueprint. Also, I hate car hunts. I simply cannot do car hunts anymore, man. Like I already have the car, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I still hate car hunts. Right, so over here is the India track. Let me add a screen on, like, add a source onto OBS. Where's it? Right, so window capture. There, so the window to capture. There we go. I think it's already having the window on. I hope. Okay, so hold on, let me put this at like a below level. There we go. So that you can still read the chat and whatever. And yeah, so we have this track up here. Let me actually change to like a different mouse cursor so that I can point out like certain sections that could be, well, interesting to look at. There we go. I think this should be better. And then I'll also be plugging in my. Wait, where are the cables? Let's actually plug in my tablet. Like the tablet I usually use to play Osu. That I can actually use to like point out like certain sections in the track as well. So let me just plug that in. Okay, so it's taking kind of a while because I haven't actually used this tablet since like, well, a few months now. I haven't used it for like a few months. Hopefully it still works. Let's see. It is not having a signal. Uh-oh. I think it just detected something. It should be. Oh, wait, nice. It is working. Very nice. So we're now looking at the new track preview for India. Maybe I'll try to full screen it. I hope that that works. Like, let me check in OBS. Like, is it working? So I do hope it is, but yeah. If it's not showing on your screen, then tell me.
Hello there, Motley here, and today
we are greeted by Motley again. Beautiful. So at first, like first impression with the visuals, it looks stunning. I must say, like this track looks extremely good.
Hello there.
This is a section that I used like for the thumbnail, and well, it looks absolutely amazing. Like I really like the overall like visual design of this track. Like, it seems that we're now looking at like a more urban area of India. Again, I'm not an Indian, so I don't exactly know like most of the things in here. But like just the scenery alone, we have over here like the roads. Then we have the more mountainous areas over here. It really looks good. Like it does look really good. Like just from like the first few seconds of this video.
It's a happy day as I bring you a track.
It is indeed a happy day. I'm quite happy as well.
For a long-awaited and highly requested.
It is indeed like very long-awaited and also highly requested because, well, I think it has been like 5 to like 6 years where I've seen like constant requests for India to be added to this game, and well, it's finally here, and so, it looks gorgeous. So I do hope that the layout is really good as well.
Soothing and rural wonder that defines our latest map, India.
Okay. So we're starting with Is this a Taj Mahal? I don't exactly remember, man. I kind of stink at geography. So if I'm saying anything wrong, please just instantly correct me when possible. But okay, that's a really wide track. Like this is around. It's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But around here is like the 7 mark. So this is like 13 cars wide. So it's a really wide track, which is a pretty good thing, I must say. This is already a pretty good thing. That means that this track could be very good for multiplayer. Because like we will have a lot more space to go through. So that we don't bump into each other like as often. So this track could be like very nice for multiplayer. So let's just have a look.
Based on any particular location, you'll notice we still took heavy.
Not based on any particular location. So it's kind of like Norway, where instead of like a specific city, it's just well like the entire thing. Yeah. Okay, so seems like we're having like a lot of different routes here. I already saw like the 3 bottom routes like at the beginning of this video. So we have 3 over here. Then when we go on to the ramp, there's also 1 up here. So there are 4 different routes here. So very, very good like route variety. This is a very good route variety.
Inspiration from their palaces and wonderfully colored.
And then down here we also have like more routes. So this is like bottom route, and then the other 2 routes get you to this what is it? The higher platform over here, and then also when you take the middle ramp to go into here, you can also go into the platform over there. So that's a pretty good like very very good to keep your speed on, also to regain speed. And
to offer one of our most beautiful tracks to date.
Right from the start, this is an extremely straight section. I can see why people are saying that this is a top speed oriented track. Because, well, like, what is it? It's just a start, and we already have ramps, and then like more air sound sections, and then more ramps. This will get you to top speed like very quickly. This will get you to top speed very quickly. So it's already like a pretty good start. No, it's not Taj Mahal. Look how they didn't take the generic route with famous landmarks and choose the countryside. So I see. All right. Thanks for telling me that, and also welcome to the stream. All right, it's good to know that they're actually like kind of designing everything like from the ground up. So, wow, that's actually pretty interesting.
To offer one of our most beautiful tracks.
We have 2 routes over here. If we take the route which has like the ramps, then we'll be going on to the left route over here. The right one is probably shorter. Like distance wise, but you won't exactly have like the most speed out of it, maybe. But I can't really say until I actually like play on the person.
Wonderfully colored locations.
It seems like you could actually like wall ride like in the section. If you guys are seeing like my yellow cursor in here, you could probably wall ride in here and like the worst drifting cars, or actually like at start over here, like you can get like the initial speed. You drop down to here, like drop down to one of these platforms, and then you go steer to the left. You steer to the left to still like gain more airspeed, and then you can go into the right route. So that seems to be like the optimal way to go. But we'll be seeing like how Motley takes a section first.
To date.
Perfect natural air. Come on, man. Like I know that perfect natural air kind of hurts you, but well, again, like Motley isn't exactly like the most try-hard player ever, and like over the years, I do see his gameplay is like slowly improving. I would say it is slowly improving, so just give him some breathing room. Okay, so we're now on to the
one of our most.
That kind of looked like a floaty. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of looked like a floaty. My man floated for like half a second. Good on him.
Has taken a break from the more urban.
Hold on a second.
Date. The team has taken a break from the more urban.
That's actually not bad. He's actually driving not bad, I would say. Okay, so it seems to be like a very tall speed oriented section. Okay.
The team has
what I can't tell right now though is that are these like rough patches on the track? Like, is this a rough terrain section? Because over here we see like this one road over here. There's this one dirt road over here, but then the sides are just grass patches. So do these grass patches slow you down? Because I really cannot tell like from this gameplay right now. I really cannot tell if those are like rough terrain or not.
Has taken a break from the more urban and industrial inspirations of
so far pretty good flow,
and have instead dived.
Did they actually go into the
urban
grass?
And industrial inspirations of our latest tracks, and
I really cannot tell if it's just him going on to the grass section or is it just Lycan just losing speed because it's
have
not flowing.
instead dived deep into the grand and natural beauty of the country.
Okay, that
latest tracks and have
speed
instead
doesn't
dived
really
deep
look
into
that
the
good.
grand and natural beauty
Went from like 380 something 340. Maybe those grass do have rough
of the
terrain.
countryside.
Okay, they do have rough terrain. He just went onto like that
And have instead
grass patch
dived
and
deep
he
into
did
the
lose like a
grand
bunch of
and
speed.
natural beauty of
So
the
yeah,
countryside.
okay, those are rough terrain, which is understandable. It's just a small part of the track, and it makes sense with the visual cue as well. So this does make quite a bit of sense to have rough terrain like on these grass patches. But so far,
To the grand and natural
this is still like very top speed oriented. That's for sure. This is still very top speed oriented. So aside from that one turn, that you could probably just flow through that one turn, especially a more straight section. Here you can actually chain these two ramps, I would say. You can actually go here and then go left to chain into this one. Although the angle could be awkward. The angle could be awkward.
beauty
But
of
you
the
can
countryside.
chain those ramps, I think.
This tracks and have instead dived
And you definitely can also just avoid like these rough patches. And one more turn, which is kind of small.
also been paying heavy attention to your feedback. So we're taking
Okay, so we have a route split where this one goes up and then this one still stays at the bottom. Interesting.
another page from the
Okay, I can see some potential like some potential sections where you could get a bunch of airspeed. So you can go onto this barrel ramp, then land onto the upper route, and then fall back down to the lower route
San Diego
for like
Harbor
extra
success
airspeed.
story and featuring
It looks like
some
something
nice
that could be
wide
doable.
tracks for you to race on.
Okay, yeah, it actually looks doable. It's like you go up here, then go into this upper route,
The San Diego
then you
Harbor
drop
success
down to
story
here,
and
you drop
featuring
down
some
here, you
nice
have
wide
like
tracks for
some
you to race on.
extra airspeed, you are keeping like some airspeed, then you go onto like this ramp for like more, to keep even more speed in general.
You can also really
Up there, I think up there there's also like another barrel
wide
ramp,
tracks for you to
like
race
over
on.
there. The waterfalls also look kind of, yeah, there's also a ramp up there.
You can also really
This ramp is up high, so maybe you can actually take this to go up there.
tell
To
we're putting
go
the
up there
engine
as
through
well?
its paces.
Yeah, you
With
could probably
beautiful
go up
scenic
there with
views
just that
highlighted
barrel ramp
with
and not this.
cascading
But
waterfall.
actually, pretty good flow so far. Like, also Mudley is driving pretty well here.
To race on.
Like you can see him actually trying to, well, I mean, not exactly that, but he did try to orange natural off that ramp over there. So Mudley is actually doing pretty well on this track, and
So really tell we're putting the
okay,
engine
so
through its paces.
yeah, this is also like
Beautiful scenic
kind of good
views
flow as well for you to go into the barrel ramp, onto the flat ramp, and then you can go up there.
Highlighted with
Although going up there is a longer route, I think.
Aiding
Because
water-
well, you can see over here that it is taking like a much it is a much longer corner compared to the one below here. Like the one below here, you take much less distance compared to the one above,
Colorful
just from the
festival
minimap
drapes
itself.
and
And let me check like the below
views
section
highlighted
here.
with cas-
Okay, I think the chain that you can do is that
L, we're putting the engine through
you
its
can
paces.
take this barrel ramp over here,
Beautiful scenic
take this
views
flat ramp,
highlighted with
go up
cas-
here, and then drop down again. Go up here, and then you steer to right to drop down to the lower ramp again. That's the thing I think that you could do as like a speed trick chain, like on the track. Because like the track has a lot of potential for like extra airspeed and stuff, and it is really interesting. And once again, this is an extremely top speed oriented track. Like so far, there's only like what 2 corners, and the rest of it, even Mudley is still staying at top speed, which tells you like a lot. What are those big red yellow things? Big red yellow things. I think those are just I don't know what the words are in English, but they're just like the decorations over here. Like if anyone can help me with like a appropriate word to describe this, then please tell me, because I don't know what these are in English.
Leading
Unfortunately.
waterfalls, colorful festival drapes, and with the sun shining just right.
Okay. Okay, up here there is an air sound section, but I don't think it's worth it compared to just simply going down. It's like, again, the distance that you have to travel up here is like a lot more compared to going down there. And with something like Lycan, you'll definitely lose a bunch of speed because like this is a long corner. So I would say the best thing to do is to still go down there and then maybe wall ride, because I don't think I see any rough terrain
with
like
beautiful
in the
scenic
lower
views
route.
highlighted with cascading.
Could there be some? I don't know,
The
but
waterfalls,
I think going down there
festival
will still be
grapes,
better than
and
to
with the
go
sun
up here.
shining just
Okay,
right.
that is still rough terrain,
It's
so
definitely
maybe
a
you
sight to
can't
behold
wall right
and
there.
dream like to drive through.
Okay, so another corner, that is fine.
As you'll be
Did we just go through the waterfall? I thought we were going to the right side, not going straight through the waterfall, but alright.
able to
Oh,
tell,
nice.
the map
It's a nice
also
tunnel.
features
Kind of reminds me about like Tenerife in Asphalt Legends, I think. Kind of reminds me about it.
As you'll be able to tell,
So this
the
is
map
a
also
very
features
toxic
several
oriented
different
track.
biomes where you roll.
Did those trees just fall down? What?
As you'll be able to tell, the map also features several different biomes where
The tree just fell down. Okay.
you roll. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Anyway, several different biomes for you to race through,
Okay.
including the plateaus and hills that
Once again, like this is a very top speed oriented track. Like there's barely any corners. So this is like one of the only corners in this track. And then here, you could just keep your top speed like the whole way
As you'll be
through.
able to tell,
Like here you
the
can
map
steer a
also
little bit
features
with like
several
perfect nitro.
different biomes
Here you can
where
also just steer a little bit
whoa,
instead of having
whoa.
to drift.
Okay,
I would say.
We're good. Anyway, several different biomes.
And
for you
it's
to
back to
race
like
through,
a full straight
including
line again.
plateaus
And then here,
hills that we saw at the start.
you can chain a lot of
Exciting
airspeed in
section,
here.
And now we hit a little village with a secret of its own. It's celebrating Holly. Enjoy the
Dude, the visuals on this track is like amazing. The track looks so good.
including the
But
plateaus
okay,
and hills that
hold
we
on a
saw at
second.
the
Let
start.
me actually look at the more
An
technical.
exciting jump.
Okay, so there are like some route splits in here.
Plateaus and hills that we saw at the
At
start.
first, definitely like going straight
An
onto like the
exciting
next
jungle
platform here will
section,
be
and now
shorter than this. But
we hit a little village with a secret of its own.
uh,
It's celebrating Holly.
okay, I think you can actually
Jungle section,
go
and
like
now we
you can
hit
go
a
straight in
little
here,
village with a
and
secret of
then
its
you
own.
can angle. You can get an angle on this
It's
route to still go onto the right
Celebrating
side
Holly.
for like the shortest
Enjoy
route
the
possible.
explosions of
I would say.
colors as you
Oh,
jump
nice
through-
bounce. That's a nice bounce.
It's celebrating Holly. Enjoy the explosions of
Crazy
colors
bounce.
as you
ESL
jump
pace.
through the air
He's
and
gonna be an
race
ESL
through the
champion.
streets.
Okay, another ramp in here. Small ramp. Just to get you back up to top speed.
And don't forget to high five Ganesh, and we're at the finish line. But don't worry, we've got another track to show you.
First impressions, like just from that track alone, that looks really fun to play. It looks absolutely fun to play. Also, it looks gorgeous. This is a really nice track. Like people, like I haven't actually seen I haven't actually seen this entire video yet. I've only seen like the first part. And wow, I do understand the hype now. Like people are hyping this up like so bad. It's like they're saying like the best track ever, and also like quite much probably even better than San Diego. And it probably is. Like I love like these like wider tracks where I mean, it's probably not as technical. It really is not as technical, but this will probably lead to like a more enjoyable gameplay experience compared to something like Chicago, for example. Like Chicago was like a mess. Like quite a lot of people could not actually play on that track. But this one, I think most people will be able to get the hang of this track. However, there is one issue that I have with it, is that it might be a little bit too top speed oriented. Like if you just have the speed, you instantly win. Like there isn't really enough corners to actually slow you down. That's what I can infer like from the first variant. Maybe the other variants could be different, like maybe the second one could be different. But for now, this is an extremely top speed oriented track. And I probably would enjoy driving on it. Vandal spam was a crime, real.
We're taking the reverse track, which
The reverse track. That's it. Okay, that's a narrow section. This narrow section, I mean, it's not really that narrow. It's still kind of
We
wide
help showcase
compared to
the cool
like some
case.
other tracks, I think.
this
Evo SF90 spam is 2. I mean, is it really that bad for Evo SF90? Like, because, well, you have a lot of like the airspeed sections. The Evo SF90 could still benefit like from the max jump arrow part. Like it could just instantly get up to airspeed again. And also, not to mention, if you have like the street drag tires, then the SF90 will not even be that slow. It still goes like what 397 with nitro, so like it really is not that slow. It could still do something. Like in Platinum 3, that was Evo SF90 will still be the best score in Platinum 3. Even if you get India, I would say, like generally.
Time. We're taking the reverse track.
Okay,
which
so I
really
start
helps showcase the cool
Ramso here,
cases
then
our
chain the
artists
Ramso that's
help
showing
bring to life.
What? Why is there nothing in the middle? There's nothing in the middle, so why does the track split into two? Is that an easy beast track? Yeah. Well, unless it gets nerfed. I think they're planning on nerfing it actually, but I don't exactly know. Well, it really needs a nerf after all. Like it's way too broken for like what it is right now.
See what I meant? I mean, check out those windswept contours of the walls.
Okay, so maybe this section will be slightly awkward to play with. Actually, no, you can still approach the section kind of fine with the line. Here we're having more cakes.
See what I meant? I mean, check out those windswept contours
okay, like
of the
more
walls.
airspeed sections.
Sunlight and waterfalls to break through and create something really special.
Oh, why is it out of full screen? What's happening? Why is it out of full screen? I did nothing. Okay. That's a good like airspeed chain section as well. Okay, here and then we could go into this ramp. Okay, he took that ramp way too high. He definitely did take that ramp like way too high. Yo, test driver's getting better. This is Motley driving. He is getting better. Like he's definitely getting better. Okay, hold on a second. I need to check the section again. Okay. You can definitely chain the sparrow ramp, like this sparrow ramp over here. You can take it low and then chain it with the flat ramp down there. Instead of taking it way too hard like this. Like, you can definitely get it low and then chain it with this flat ramp.
And as India is also a place of mystery and hidden secrets.
Okay, this is the reverse of the other ramps.
With cool little details.
Okay. Those are definitely corners. I think, okay, the other way is quite a bit more straightforward for the Lycan, I would say. The other way is definitely more straightforward for the Lycan. It might be better. But this is like a devour F5 section. Like the devour F5 will just instantly clear the section without any problem. So maybe this is a better route for those kind of cars. Map kind of feels too empty-ish big pass. Like, yeah, it is a very wide track. It is a very wide track. I think this is the widest track in the entire game so far. Which, like I said at the beginning, it could be extremely good for multiplayer. Like, that means like you have a lot of space. You won't be actually pushing each other like that much on this track, I think.
The map with cool little details such as...
So again, we will have to wait until like this track actually gets down into the game, and then we start to play on it to actually like see how the track behaves and so on. But just from this video, I am impressed. Like, just from this video, I am impressed.
Small ruins and temples scattered around the environment.
Okay. Over here again.
With
Hold
cool
on, so
little
I need to
details
actually...
such as small ruins and
okay, so you're not able to go up here instantly.
temples scattered around
So
the
you basically have
environment
to
or
take this
racing through the rolling tea fields. You can really tell the...
Okay. The low poly mountain looks kind of funny. That's the only thing I can say. it looks sort of like low poly and low resolution.
Through the rolling tea fields. You can really tell the art team put a lot of love into this track, and
I mean, definitely. This track looks beautiful.
it shows. And we couldn't miss out on the chance to pay homage to one of our largest and most dedicated communities.
Okay. Oh.
Couldn't miss out
Okay,
on the
so
chance
this one.
to pay...
I don't know if there's anything in the other route. Like, I don't know if there are like any ramps or like ash bottles or anything in here. But
Homage
in
to
this
one of our
round, there's no rough terrain here. Based on like the visual cues, there's no rough terrain here.
And it shows.
So maybe for
And we
the
couldn't
cars
miss
that are
out on
not
the
as good
chance
at
to pay
drifting, you
homage
can just
to
go
one of
here
the
and then just
largest
wall
and
ride
most
all the way through
dedicated
instead of having to
communities.
do this. You can just wall ride there, I think, because there seems to be no rough terrain. And out here you can exit to go into the spiral ramp. Okay, the ramp down here is much slower than the one up there. So it's kind of like Osaka, like the sections where you have like free ramps. You basically have to go straight. You don't want to go down there. Like going down there, you don't have any ramps. I know it's also longer, so you do not want to be dropped down to the right side. You always want to go into the straight route over here because, like as you can see, it's a shorter route and there's also ramps. Okay, it's not really a wall ride heaven though, because like for the most part of the track, there are rough terrain on the sides of the track. Like, there are rough terrain on the sides of the track. So it's not going to be a full wall ride heaven. But there are sections that you can wall ride. There are sections that you can do that. Where, like, the environment, yeah, same. It's like a breath of fresh air compared to, like, the... Like again, this is a more... like, what is it? This is a more rural area compared to like the other tracks in this game, which is like a pretty big change, like from the like the more modern tracks. This is kind of like getting into the US Midwest territory, but it's like a lot more vibrant and it looks like more fun to play as well. Yo, Tanish, welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about the track for now. After this, I'll be going again, like to the beginning, just to see like if there's anything that I missed out, or if there's like any sections that you guys want me to actually check. Then please tell me like in the live chat right now so that I can actually jump into there. Okay, so like there's another ramp in here. It's very easy to get.
That's all we have to show today, folks. And you'll be able to...
They have to nerf Absolute and Imperium this track. Yeah, you don't want those cars to just fully wall ride everywhere. That's for sure.
race down the beautiful Indian countryside real soon in our next...
How's track looking? I like it. It's very top speed oriented, and I do really like the visuals. Just looking fast. It is like probably one of the fastest tracks in the game, just because, well, there are like a lot of ramps, and it's also a straight track, so you don't get penalized for going onto the ramps and going to like full top speed. It's like one of the only tracks where going fast doesn't harm you like at all. So just from like the preview gameplay, I am impressed. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. Okay, to those that just got to the stream, just got to the stream, I will be going back to like the first track again. So, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, to those who already watched since the start, this track is extremely wide. Like, a lot of sections are extremely wide. This is around 14 cars. I tried to count it a little bit, and it seems to be like 14 cars. So even in like a full 8-player lobby, if you're like side by side, nothing's just gonna happen. You will still be able to just go forward. And then here, like right from the start, you can already have a section where you can instantly get up to speed. So in here, Mudley did in 360, so he did run out of Nitro. But if you 360 here, you can just continue to Nitro. Then you go into like this. You go into like this route right here. You can either go onto one of these two platforms, and then take this ramp to go into this left route right here, or you could actually also go down here, go back down to the bottom route to still get like the airspeed boost, and then go onto like the right route. So like, again, like route variation is possible. Like, that is definitely something that can be done in this track. But here, like just after like one corner, we're back up to like a top speed section again. You can change these ramps. Then over here, like just another like small corner, which doesn't do much, I would say. And here you can still chain like a lot more like of these airspeed sections as well.
San Diego Harbor success.
When you react on patch notes, patch note will be out like midnight Saturday for me. So I might still wake up for that to still record it, and then I'll edit it to upload on probably Sunday evening. Because like it kind of takes time for me to like cut out like the first off either the unimportant parts or something that I may have said wrong in the recording. So because I don't want to like spread misinformation or anything. So I actually have to rewatch like the footage whenever I react to like a patch notes. I will still have to rewatch anything to still cut out like the parts where I've said anything wrong or something. Just so that you guys can actually have a better experience like watching my content. Live reaction? No, I would not be live in midnight. I would definitely get noise complaints, and also I will be extremely tired. I don't want to do a live stream like in the midnight, unfortunately. Best thing I can do is to just record, because with recording I can control my sound level. But with live streaming, I'm talking like this, so I can't actually see like how loud I'm talking and whatever. So it's really hard for me to like actually do like a live patch notes reaction, and instead I'll just be doing a video on it. But for like a track review like this, I can do a live reaction. Is there any new cards? Well, we will be having to wait for the patch notes, but there should be new cards because like the next one will be a new update, so there should be new cards.
Featuring some nice wide tracks for you to race on.
But yeah, this track is like extremely top speed oriented.
You can also really tell
extremely top speed oriented. It's gonna be like extremely fun to play.
Beautiful
a lot of places where you could chain like for more airspeed and stuff.
Festival drapes, and with the sun shining just right. It's definitely a sight to behold.
Wait, what? What?
Drapes, and with the sun shining just right. It's definitely a sight.
Yo, you guys saw that?
Just right.
Okay, why is it still loading? Like,
it's definitely.
Dude, Motley just did a dog floaty. What? Okay, that's new.
Like to drive through.
Hey, but yeah, beautiful track, top speed oriented. I really like the layouts. It's gonna be pretty fun to play, especially with like the more faster cars. So a lot of like the dynamic. Okay, the one thing I haven't been seeing though is the what is it? The dynamic elements in the track, because you know like in Greenland and also in Paris, like there are like geysers or like helicopters, and also in Paris, like in the tunnel, the trains, like the debris are pushing you to like a different side, and also in Norway where the fans are pushing you. So I don't think I see any of the dynamic elements on this track. Like I don't see any dynamic elements on here. So it's gonna be. It seems to be a straightforward track. Like, it seems very straightforward. At first, it's Tuscany 2.0. This is definitely not Tuscany. Like this is like a proper straight track. Like it's proper top speed track. Everyone's gonna be zooming through this map. Yeah, definitely.
An exciting jungle section, and now we hit a little village with a secret of its own. It's celebrating Holi. Enjoy the explosions of colors as you jump through the air and race through their streets.
It's so damn good, this track, man. Like the visuals are really good. It looks fun to play. Although I might have to check like for certain, like probably certain sections that could have some issues. Like hold on a second. What's like a section that could have some issues? Okay, so first thing over here, probably not much of an issue,
it's
but
a cool cave system our artists have helped bring to life.
I'm kind of wondering if these if this bridge is like, does it actually have hitboxes?
Showcase the cool cave system our artists have helped bring
like,
to
does
life.
this have hitboxes? If you accidentally go too much to the side, like if you hit the bridge like too much to the side, will you break? That's one thing that I could probably notice. Actually, no, the ramp doesn't actually angle you towards that, unlike in Norway. Oh, and also like all the ramps at this track seems to be like kind of tilted as well, so it won't really result in like bad barrel rolls like in a lot of other tracks. But it's just Tuscany with super wide tracks. No, Tuscany is more of a twisty track. Tuscany is, well, it has top speed sections, sure, But for the most part, it is still a relatively twisty track, like relatively twisty track. This is like almost not twisty at all. Like this is almost not twisty at all. This is in the top speed archetype, rather than the handling archetype when it comes to track designs in this game.
Out those windswept contours.
You see this whole section over here.
To the walls.
You can just keep your top speed all the way through.
Waterfalls to break through and create something really special.
That's a completely straight line with like a bunch of ramps. Like you can just keep your speed all the way through. Here. India also has a lot of this looks like a forest or something. This is I think they said that this is a rural area. It's like, so this is not in the city, this is not an urban area, this is more of a rural area. So in here, like let's just go back to like the first section over here.
And hills that we saw at the start.
So here that they describe this section like as a village. So it's just a small village like in rural India. So over here you can see like a bunch of like these mountains like in the background. So again, I think that they're trying like with a different approach. They don't want to create like another track that are like in the city itself. And again, since like this is just the track name is just India, meaning that it's not a specific city. I think they're just trying to like capture like a whole area, like in general. And it seems that they decided to choose like the more rural areas instead of the urban area. I mean, even the rural areas would be crowded. Okay, yeah, I know because like, well, India is like, what is it? Probably like the second or like the most populated country in the world. I understand that, but you kind of have to understand like in the context of Asphalt Legends. That you can't exactly mimic like how the actual world was like falling, especially when it comes to like the the characteristics of like the amount of people in a certain city or country. So I mean, it would be realistic to have like what 3,000 cars on the road or something, 3,000 cars and like a bunch of motorbikes on the road or something. But again, this is still like an arcade game, and like the most important thing is that people will still want to have like more fun. People will still want to have like more fun, like playing like on certain tracks. So I personally don't think like having like a bunch of course like. You guys are in India, you know more about this than me, but this is like my own perspective as someone like not from India, looking at this track, like in a game. This is just like my own perspective. It doesn't look like India.
Explosions of colors as you jump through the air and race through their streets.
The track is gonna be making cars go super fast. Yeah, definitely. Okay, but it's interesting to see like your inputs as well.
And
because like
don't forget to high five.
Of course, like since you guys are Indians, you guys are in India, you guys definitely know more about like your country than I do. So definitely just tell me more about it, and then I can see and probably try to make comparisons. Probably. It's like this is still like way too. What is it?
It's definitely.
Like it's not crowded, that's for sure. Like, especially like these
like
sections, like there's like not crowded, and there's also only like one small village in here.
Several different biomes where you.
Yeah, this one is a forest. Like yeah, you probably joined the stream like in the section like yeah, this one is a forest. Like,
whoa. Okay, we're good. Anyway, several different biomes for you to race through, including the plateaus and hills that we saw at the start, an exciting jungle section.
Okay, and then we'll be.
And now
I'll be checking like the second variant again.
And as India is also a place of mystery and hidden secrets, the art team is.
Like again, this section, like I do think that with the lichen, it's better to go with the other route. It's better to go with the other route using the lichen.
Fill the map with cool little details such as small ruins and temples scattered around the environments or racing through the rolling tea fields.
Okay. I do have like a
ruins
slightly
and temples scattered around the environments or racing.
Okay. one concern that I may have, like just one little concern that I may have.
Ruins and temples scattered around the environment.
What if you're not going fast enough on this ramp?
Or racing through.
That is so. I mean, that doesn't seem like too close. They may have actually tested it out.
Ruins and
but
temples scattered.
What if you actually just put through this ramp and then you may hit like the, what is it? You may hit the roof of the first floor, like the, whatever it is. But
Racing.
like that does look kind of close. If you didn't go fast enough, then you might actually still rank in there. So again, probably have to test it with like more cars and stuff.
Through the rolling tea fields. You can really tell the art team put a lot of love into this track, and it shows. And we couldn't miss out on the chance to pay homage to one
I
of
still
our
can't
largest
see like
and
what's
most
in the
dedicated
other ramp
communities.
because like there's like more hills up there, so I couldn't see anything on the other ramp. Oh, there is a ramp down there. I do see one ramp like yeah, there is a ramp down here. So if you did take the left route, then you can still get up here again. Break first before natural ship position. Yeah, I know about that, but again, like that again is like more into like the hidden mechanics of this game. Like most people will not actually know like how to take ramps a little bit higher than usual. Yeah. Cool track design and visuals, but I don't like wide open tracks. Can't do nothing against the rashes and the likes. I mean that is true. That is true that the more like of course like the 530 plus cars will be dominating this track, that's for sure. But at the very least, you can't exactly wall ride most of this track, I think. So that's at least something to consider about. But yeah. Actually, what car do you guys think will be the best for this track? Like what car? Because in here, there's actually like a lot of like the air sections, but the air sections are still in like the more straight sections. I think that probably the Devel might still be the best car in here. Devel might still be the best car in here, in my opinion. But it could also be Absolute. Like I could see it in both ways. Statue of Nation. The one section with the statue gives me Paris vibes. Oh, right. The you're thinking of like the Paris roundabout, right? Like in that track where it splits into two. Yeah, I could see that as well.
That's all we have to show today, folks. And you'll be able to race down the beautiful Indian countryside real soon in our next
I see
update.
more development. Okay, one thing about the Imperium though, I know that again. It's versatile. It's versatile, and well, it just has like a bunch of acceleration. It still doesn't have the highest stall speed or the best air acceleration. And in certain corners, like in certain corners in this track, there is still like some of those corners where the Imperium might not do like the best at it. I feel like the Imperium will still lose like a little bit too much speed on those corners. Compared to just the Well will probably just clear those corners at top speed. That's what I think. Imperium doesn't have the float and develop. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Hope you enjoyed our little tour, and see you on the track, Legends.
But yeah, wow. Very interesting track. It looks really fun to play. I really cannot wait until it actually gets added to the game. For F5 or F5. Yeah, F5 will still do well this track. F5 will definitely still do well. But again, compared to like the other cars, F5 might be a little bit too slow. That's the only issue I may have with it. But yeah. Very nice track. Looks pretty good. And I can't exactly complain much about it. But yeah. Now I can remove that. And we go back to the game. I will also just change the mouse cursor back to default. All right. Okay. I'm talking a little bit too much for the past hour, so now my voice is dying. That's not good. But yeah, I'll be going back to a little bit of these events before the event refresh. So let me just get some music up, maybe. Right. Okay, back to the AFA Falcon Edition hunt. P4, F5, and Deval. Main thing on the wall right. Yeah, okay. The thing about the India track is that you can't wall ride most of this track because like on the sides there is rough terrain on the sides of the road. Drink a bottle of water. A bottle of water. Yeah, I'll probably get that water in a bit. Have you two start the 1-to-1? No, I did not. I didn't do much of that special event because I was trying to focus on the hunt. But I still could not really do the hunt, so whatever. Like, I kind of lost the ability to be able to fully go for a contact card. Like, I already did better than like most other hunts in this year, but still really not as good as what I could do back then. Oh, also, one more thing I want to ask you guys is that did any of you here skip the versus speed? I kind of want to ask like my audience as well to see like how many people here actually skipped the versus speed. Okay. I'll just leave the hunt for now, and I'll be playing a little bit of multiplayer because I do need to catch up on the series scoring stuff. I may want to try to go for 12,500 just for the Nevera ethics. Only because of that. But other than like the Nevera ethics, I don't really see a reason to actually get to 12,000 milestone points. Like, I already have every single card in the MP1 packs maxed, so now it just doesn't really do anything. Went for versus speed. Skip does. I only match my gear. I mean, that's still kind of going for versus speed. What I meant by skip is that you guys have tokens, but decided to not go for the versus speed because you guys think that there may be a better event like next season or update or something. I'm just asking if any of you guys actually did that. Okay, what did I do over there? Like, why am I driving Tera Blue again? Now they're saying that they will rebalance Asset 90 upward to Shira. Interesting. I haven't actually heard of that. Hold on a second. Let me check in the official server. I think someone's pinging there. Okay, back for more MP. Oh, also while you guys are here, yesterday I actually did manage to get second place in my Gauntlet lobby. I'll be making like a Gauntlet recap post later today. But I did manage to get second, and like probably like one of the best ways that I could get second by actually beating the former second place player in my lobby, like for my final set, and because of that I got to second place. And yeah, like having the Evo SW and the versus speed cards, like the versus speed cards actually carried me a lot in this Gauntlet, in the last Gauntlet season. Like it was definitely worthy for me at least. Of course, I still couldn't get first because, like, well, I'm just not confident against going the first place guy at all. But I can beat 3 of his times if I have 3 at the 90s. I don't have the other cards to actually go against his times. Oh wait, oh, what was that? Now, how do I even recover from that? I mean, I have a bunch of top speed, maybe. I get 3 at least 4. Well, I'm getting pissed. 4, please. More natural. Okay, 4. I'll take 4. Plus 4. Okay then. Industry is what needed, yeah. Dude, like people have been asking, if you've been asking for India Strike for like years, and it's nice to actually see that it's finally getting added to the game. Really want to max the Bear, have it 3-star in 23,000 seconds. What are the other cards looking like? Like, do you already have max LVN in the plethora? Against specs a lot, have good specs also. Which platform are you playing on? Max all 3 cards in pack 1 and just 3,000. Nice. Congrats. Also, if you guys want to, if the people that gone to my stream a little bit later, like if you just got here now, you can rewind the show. You can rewind the stream to see me talking about like the India Strike. Like, I gave my thoughts on it, and I analyzed like a few certain sections that could be interesting in there. But for now, I'll be going back to just simply playing. Can I get the nice? Ooh. Almost directly hit the container guy. No, not the container, the truck. Nice. That's a win. Now the race with the 570S. 570S is still a really nice car, like after all these years. Okay, through the city. Of course, I'm getting this right. An A-class car. Oh, also, one more thing that I noticed, it's probably just, I know that Motley isn't really, like, the best driver out there, like, but the two variants that were shown in that video, like, those are supposed to be 90 seconds. They seem kind of long. They seem relatively long compared to, like, the other 90-second variants in this game. But again, I would say Motley is probably like 6 to 7 seconds away from like the actual pace. So, but still, like the track still seems relatively long compared to like the other 9-second tracks in this game. So it's also kind of an interesting thing to notice as well. Like, that would just make it like even more top speed based, because like top speed cars will have even more time to just stay at top speed and well clear the track. Could move well there. The bandana is definitely faster like in these sections. Oh, messed up. How many seconds away from phase? Like around, like I said, around 6 to around 7 seconds away from the proper pace, I would say. But like he did take like the he did take ramps with nitro this time, so it's not gonna be like as slow as the other times. Also, it's definitely not gonna be like, as slow as Chicago, because on Chicago, like with like a bunch of rough terrain and how like he drove in there, the liking was like below 200 kilometers per hour for like most of the time. Okay, and I'm done with the 570S. Moving on to the 918, the worst car, but I should still get into Platinum League because it's already getting to late. Late multiplayer now. Mountain Pulse, I guess. Piece of track. I do like that you don't get respawned there anymore, which is nice. Main tokens is easy nowadays, yeah, definitely. Like, on average, I'm getting around 30,000 tokens every season, on average, like 25,000 to 30,000. Devel never became as a DU support. Yeah, Devel never became a Draft Syndicate support. But I don't think that Devel will be a support for Draft Syndicate 13, because why? Usually, Draft Syndicate 13 and the winter Draft Syndicates will be the harder Draft Syndicates like, in the year. And I don't think that they would want to use a free-to-play card in a Draft Syndicate. I don't think the Devel will be in the Draft Syndicate. But, of course, it could be in there, but I really don't think so. Oh, we're in Platinum, but whatever. Can still use the 918. Why not? When 16 pound tokens is 12. Yeah, like free play players can actually get like a bunch of tokens though. And spending all the tokens on Evo cards, that's crazy. Okay, I took that route way too high. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to get a little bit of airspeed there, but I took it way too aggressively. Damn. Really looking forward to next round because hopefully it will be easy. I would not say so. Probably spent on summer versus speed. I mean, for me, I would just be waiting for any good multipacks. Like, if the multipack give me something good, and that I also have, like, a card that already have max in there, I will be spending on that multipack. Because, like, ever since the multipack Dude Protection got added, like, every single multipack just became, like, so much more worth it compared to the single pack. U.S. nothing, maybe. I mean, it could also be a flop, like the Tossers. It could also be that. I drew too much worse than the band does. Single through 95, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, right. Today is also the Tuatara Striker Station, the special event. I can max the Tuatara Striker today. Which means that I will have every single versus speed card max. Which is going to be a very nice thing. Okay, Volcano Run. Last section will be concerning. But I hope that I can pull enough ahead in the middle section. Start. Okay, I don't think I can beat this bad. Like, so much more ahead. Oh, and he also takes the Xreo as well. And I spit the natural bottle. I'm so dead. Okay, still second place though. Katsu lobby is totally dead. It's taking more than 30 seconds to match with him. That's crazy. Is there evil SMRs in the season? Oh, there are. So why is Katsu still dead then? What was I using? Oh, right, the 19. Might be better to just perfect natural there, but I don't know. No. Okay. Car almost flipped there. Done with my team. What to use next? Yeah, what? F101, why not? Oh. How did I still get back onto this track? Oh, that guy just went off the track. Easy win. Why am I only getting 60? Ew. Did they nerf the racing game? Did they nerf the milestone gain again? Why am I only getting 60? How many players in that lobby? There were 6 in that lobby. Why am I only getting 6? Did they? They nerfed the milestone gain again in the P1. What's the point of that? Bro, they silently nerfed the milestone gain in FP1 again, bro. This sucks, man. This sucks. Kind of place, I'll take that. So next up there's skips are getting patched. I don't think there will be skips with an S. I think based on what they said, they will only fix one shortcut and then the other 5 will still be in the track. People get. I've always been streaming with keyboard. I don't stream using my phone because like it doesn't really work that well. What the hell was I doing? Eh. Okay, that was a trial. That's fine. Yeah, only 60, but second place. That is so bad. Why did they nerf? Why did they nerf freaking milestone game again? Presenting good times to use phone. Yeah, I'm only playing keyboard for fun. I don't push for keyboard because I'm just better on the phone. Okay, you see this 4-player lobby, right? Watch me get like what, 50 ratings or like 48 becoming first or something, if I even get first. Because before, like in a dead lobby, you can get 50 for placing first in a 2-player lobby. Like, that was what they fixed, but then now, because they decided to nerf the milestone game again, I kind of want to see like how garbage this is gonna be. Okay, but let's see what I get from second place in the 4-player lobby. 32! It's disgusting. Dude, why did they suddenly nerf it again? Everyone's just not worth playing at all. Like at this point, what even is the point to play this? Like, what's the point to grind it? All I get from, like, what, MP1 is just freaking trade points if I get to the end. There were more IC players in MP back in 89. Yeah, there were. Okay. Yeah, like I also matched Nevera, so now the Nevera drops in MP is also useless, and I have every single card in the MP packs max. I'm so sick of this crap. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, that's a really good start. And I completely fumbled. Actually, no, that's not too bad. Okay, I love it. Oh, double barrel. This is looking like a 54, maybe? Okay, no, this is not a 54 anymore. I messed up. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. I barely recovered that. It's almost 54. Did that cut recovery at the end though? I'm happy about that. I'm actually happy about like the clutch at the ending. If I did 360 there, I would have wrecked. Okay, halfway to progress again. There's no triumphs this time, so maybe I can win. Actually, no, there's a line. Oh, no, why did that wall? Why did I flip on the wall? So what are you doing? Anyways. Oh, also, what cards do you guys think will be the next Evo cards alongside the Murcielago? Murcielago is the only card that was confirmed, but what other cards do you think will be will have Evo? Oh, I did pick Double Skull. Nice, good card for Islandi. Not a good start though. Messed up that. My precision is like so bad today. It's not been fun. What? Okay, that was slightly clean at least. Nibira R is not even in the game yet. What do you mean it will get evil? This stinks. Why am I driving so bad today? A Gear Evo would be overkill. Like, a Gear Evo would be extremely overkill. Okay, slightly better race. Still kind of slow, especially to start. Yeah, one Evo core is already confirmed. That's the Murcielago. But aside from Murcielago, there's nothing confirmed. You will see extended side. That would be nice. But we already got Evo 01, which is about in the same range. Start. Okay. Just got a wall run. Yes. Oh, part 3 now. I can use Evo as a Nazi. Alright. I'll use Thunderpath first. GP run once, okay. I could try that in a bit. Probably. Oh right. I forgot to do the GP reference. Got to do the GP references. It's not F5 mass, no, it's F5 guns. Except for 101 with 1 star. I think you can do low 36 with 1 star. That's what I think. Alright. Let me do a few tries in GP. Few races and Hilltop Havoc with CC50, maybe. Let me try GP first. Oh, free pack. Credits. I'll take the credits. There we go. No point running no OC and GP. I mean, if I can save overclock ships, why not? I don't exactly have to run with OC. Just like I've already held back fire like by enough. I don't need to use overclock anymore in this Grand Prix. I can just save my overclock chips like for Gauntlet instead, or for when special events actually ask for overclock chips, like the current 1-to-1 event. Okay, I lost a bunch of speed there. My inputs were not speed. Okay, ideally you will want perfect national there, not orange national. A bunch of speed again. No air time. Okay, the good thing is that Fire, like, he actually forgot round 1. And also, not to mention, he actually doesn't use overclock. So I've managed to just health him back in round 2 and round 3. It's like, without overclock, my times would be worse, but with overclock, my time was better. So I just held him back like enough. This, yeah, it should be like that. Pick that up. Now for that, so that we don't go on the terrain as much. Missed a ramp. I feel like San Diego and India, latest 2 tracks are very wide open. Don't really like it since it makes it look pretty empty, but good thing has a lot of structures. Yeah, the tracks does feel kind of empty because like they're wide, but again, I feel like wider tracks are just better like for multiplayer in general. So we'll have to see about that. Ideally, you would want 2 battles instead of 1. Why did I lose so much speed? What the flip was that? Try again. Welcome, Armor Ali. Welcome to the stream. The second battle is really important. Yeah, you kind of need a lot of speed carryover from the second round. Like, ideally, you want to exit the round at like 400, at least. Not that fast, but it's manageable. So we don't really keep going on the rough terrain. It's like just a little bit higher. Can I get my feet? Nope. Something like that. Okay, 1 blueprint. Oh, I need natural bottles. That's crazy. Whatever. I'm just doing this for the reference first. I'll take the natural bottles later. It does also similar to Green in some ways, and trace are very long. What software I use for this keyboard overlay? This is... Okay, hold on a second. We'll talk about the keyboard overlay later. We do this run first. Ow, that... I lost a little bit too much speed there. Yeah, something like that. Just something like that. Without like the shortcut, then it rates just something like that. Okay, so the keyboard overlay is not necessarily like a software, it's more like a plugin for OBS. So this input overlay, there's actually like an overlay image file and an overlay configuration file. So let me try to find the where is it? Like the keyboard overlay stuff. Let me try to find like where I got the overlays. I'll just send the GitHub link in the chat. Where is it? Where the hell is the overlay? Alright, see ya, Aya. Welcome. No, not welcome. I'll see you later. I need to check like where the overlay is. Hold on a second. I'm still trying to find like where it is because I forgot where I got the overlay from. Okay, I think I found it. Alright, found it. It's this one. That's the overlay I use. There's like a bunch of, well, guides as to how you can customize the overlays and stuff, and that you will have to just experiment yourself. I basically took like an existing overlay, edited it so that it only has like these buttons, so that I can use them on streams. Alright. Also, it actually doesn't show on my screen. This is only a plugin for OBS, so it only works like in recording and also for streaming. It only works for recording and streaming in OBS. Okay, I'll just do one last race here. One to two races. It's like, I simply cannot finish this hunt. Like, I'm just not able to do that. Game just froze for like a few seconds. It's crazy. Why have I not played the BNFI special event one? Because I don't want to. I just keep them there until like when I actually want to play them. Just do one of those. That's like 2 stages, not it would end on Thursday. That's crazy. Is there anything to buy in just dump it? No, alright now. This spot looks so bad. I hate the spotlight. Best light. Alright. Can do a little bit of MP2. What are the free try cards this time? Nothing in B class. Okay, a bunch of C class. A few B class, A class. Is there anything in A class? Okay, 2 cards. Alright. Guess I can use this. Maybe later though. Okay, I won't use the SMS. I'll just use the QuanTheAznFrog here. Do a share and seal, right? I mean, I should, but I'll do it on my phone. I won't do it on keyboard. Why did I 360 that? Alright, see ya, Tanish. Thanks for joining. traffic target is flying. What's that fourth round? So I have to chunk right. Six minutes until 2-star striker stage. And then I can max the 2-star striker. I kind of feel like using these swords for some reason. Pray for last year in Epic. Surely you'll get it. Sure. Of course, I get a Mishra and a Bailey. Oh, yeah, it goes to the stream as well. Okay. What? I agree with my angle over there. How did I get plus 16 from that? Okay, maybe solo's just not it. Like this. Not sure if this is just horrendous. I just realized the versus font is still in canon, like the Asphalt Legends Unite font, instead of the Asphalt Legends font.
Traveling through space and time.
Our predictions with Ransom Kid. I'm really not good at predictions, so they might use like an old 5-star U.U.F.O card this time. I mean, Solus hasn't been featured much, I think. I mean, the last time got featured was in the 20th anniversary spotlight, but then other than that, Solus hasn't really been featured. So maybe they use Solus this time in the US. But other cards like. I think they'll use like a new A class and a new C class. Probably for the Drugs and Kid. Why is it great thing? Oh. Oh, it's 4 PM and that means the Twitter Striker stage is open to be open. And also, Legend Store refresh. $5 for that is crazy. There's nothing in here. Okay, but that also means a story question here. Do I get blueprints? Can I get blueprints? Wait, can I just get blueprints? That is so mid. I guess I'm getting this now. Nothing else to spend on. Okay, but now, 1-to-1 special event. Tracker stage. 3 perfect runs and 6 stars. Okay, 5-star card. Actually, no, I will save Twitter Striker for the end. I'll use a liking for now. I'll try to not hit walls. And by me trying, I'll try not to do that. Wait, what else do I have to do other than perfect run? Shockwave run? That's not perfect run. This AI is not. That's the second perfect run. Need one more. Okay, that's the third one. Now I need to do a bunch of surely that's enough. And also like a random perfect answer, because they may ask a perfect answer as well. Okay. Nice. Okay, 3 more races and then I will have a match to a third tracker. Let's see if I may have people ranting about. There's no event for the Avaya. They probably just forgot about the Avaya, like in the season showcase. Like, remember before when the Valkyrie was randomly in the showcase? They just forgot about the Valkyrie in there. So this time they probably forgot about the Avaya there. I don't think they will get an event. We're already into like the final days of the season. I don't think it will get an event. It's already second to run. Oh. Maybe the real mayhem are the friends who made the wrong thing. True. Okay, 2 more races. Alright, 51,000. I think I'm almost 10% of. Almost 10% until VIP 10. Wow, okay. Yo, what's up, Dean? Welcome, Basu. What's up, you both? Welcome to the stream. Okay, hold on. I need to get perfect one because I forgot to. Alright, that's the first one. Second one. Okay. Yo, what's up, Jam? Welcome to the stream. I think attack display and chat might be a channel setting. Interesting. Hold on. Let me check in YouTube Studio, actually. Channel settings, you said. Channel... Where is it? I don't think I see it. Either way, I'll check it later. Right, one more race and then I'll have a max 2-star track. What are your thoughts on the new track made in minority? I assume that means you don't like the new track. I like it. I mean, you probably don't like it, just like how you don't exactly like San Diego. I assume that because like this track is almost the same archetype as San Diego. So I understand that. For me, I do like it. I do like the visuals. The layout might be fun to drive on. that's a snap. I try to not hit a wall. Did that Xronial just help me not hit a wall? Okay, hit a wall again. Game freezing, okay. Incredible. And that's max Xronial tracker. Beautiful. Incredible. And now I have every single burst speed card max. Very nice. For me, it looks beautiful, but it seems like another snooze fest. Very open and wide, turns look long and drawn out with minimal stuff. I mean, there are a bunch of rough terrain. From what I've seen, there's a bunch of rough terrain. At least like on the sides, so you can't fully wall ride the track, at the very least. But yeah, it looks like an easy track, so it won't really be that technical. I think the majority of the player base will enjoy it more than the more technical tracks, but yeah, I understand why you probably don't like it. Yeah, the skill gap will be minimal. 1, 2, 3, next card, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Now, why did I get the credits to max this thing? Actually, one thing I want to check. How close am I to Garage 57? Oh, that is very close. Okay, I'm definitely getting Garage 57 before next update. That's a very nice thing. Unleash what? That's crazy. Losing it, that just very stimulating. Yeah, I understand that. I do understand that. Right. There is no Evo part. Okay. There's a bunch of events. I think I need to claim this before it gets despawned. Right, back to MP2. Try some of these free strike cards. Probably Temerario again. Temerario Overclock. Let me see how it. Just like sort of forgot how the Temerario drives up max, and especially with Overclock. Oh, missed the. I completely missed the speech rip. Wait, why is the natural so low? This does not seem right at all. Why is the natural like extremely low? feels like Honey Nitro. What? Bro, this seems like Honey Nitro. Are they using stock Nitro on this again? There's no way the Nitro is like that short. Let me try my 4-star. Oh. Outplayed. Bro, but what? What? Why is the Nitro like so short? Like they have to be using like stock Nitro on that thing, right? Surely. Or is it actually really like that short? Dude, that is so much. They use stock Nitro again. They had max stats, but stock Nitro. What is going on? What's with them like messing up like MP2 like every single time? Now I don't want to grab the Chimera MP2 anymore. Let's try something else. Let's go ahead this thing. If it also has stock Nitro, then I honestly don't know what to think. Okay, this at least seems to have Nitro. Wait, okay, no, that is still kind of short. What? This also doesn't seem correct. Like, for some reason, like all these speech rankers seems to have like very low Nitro. This doesn't seem correct at all. Yo, what's up, Hansha? Welcome to the stream. That match was extremely short. That doesn't seem correct at all. What's the natural side on this thing? Yeah, that does seem like either low star or stock. Pretty. Not this car as well. Does every single free try car in MP2 have stock Nitro? What is it? Okay, let me try this. Okay, this seems normal, at least. Yeah, at least it's normal. Yeah, it looks normal. There's the... Nope. Oh. Recovered. How's my GP going with your fire? Okay. Extremely well. Because first thing, your fire forgot to play round 1. So that's already an advantage for me. And so round 2 and 3, he only played with a 1-star non-overclock card. And because of that, I overclocked my card. I did beat him using my overclocked card. If I didn't have overclock, then I will probably not beat him. But because I did, then I did beat him. So right now I'm at second. I think I don't have to use overclock for the rest of the rounds because your fire is only at 80 points. I'm already at 135. Even if I get third, like all the way through, I will still be at second place and I will still get the key. So it's going much better than I initially anticipated. Simply because your fire forgot to play over. Yeah, that's a big W in C. We have a look at something. Okay, where's the Murcielago? Murcielago is in... Right now at this state, how many credits would I need to max it? Probably like 8 million. So that leaves me with 1 million left. 1 million left. Oh no, this is. I will not be having enough for the drive to make it, or like any future events. If the credit situation keeps becoming like this, so hope that I can somehow still grind a bit more credits this weekend. Right, back to MP2. Actually, since we're like getting a bunch of tokens, 700, nice. Okay, it's still going up. Tokens I need for imports. Why would I need tokens for imports? I can just get it from the I can just get it from the Legend store or like the flipping EVO event itself. What else is... Check the cards again. If these cards also have Stock Lasher, I'm dead. Okay, Natural on this card's also fine. So it's only the Temerario and the 296 so far. We've got that. Yeah, perhaps. Do you guys want to do MP2? Or MP1? I can do countdowns. I know. Now the GP's tier 3 and tier 4 are full of good plays with high cost. Yeah, tier 2 is easier than those than tier 3 and tier 4, I must say. Alright, I'll do countdown. Make sure to UC Apex AP0. Five Umas on the screen, fascinating. Real. There's two tails. Technically there's only 4, but yeah. Alright, so countdown. Just so that you guys can be ready. No burr bundle, disappointing. I will try to render more models just to put on the spacebar. 2, 1, and go. So I have this program called U.U.F.O Viewer, which lets me like just view like the actual models like inside the game, and I can just render it and then create like GIFs and stuff from it. That is how I got the free models for Special Week, Science Suzuka, and Tokai Tayo there. I'll try to render more models whenever I have the time. Why is my HP? Press that out the ramp. Alright, GG's. You did also beat the opponent, that's nice. Alright, I'll cut down in a bit. She'll be your year. Ready? Is see that? Go win ESL. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and go. Trooper pounds. Right, I see a Curious. I have poor connection. Alright, GG's. Here's the heroes. What do I think of India? It looks like a fun track. Very top speed oriented. It's a good looking track. And I mean, it doesn't seem technical. It really does not seem technical at all. But I'll see how it goes. It will probably be kind of like San Diego for me. Like, I would still like it. Although since it's not really technical, I don't exactly have too much to actually think about. I mean, I did see like some potential places where it could have like a lot of like good airspeed change and stuff, but other than that, I don't think it's really like that hard of a track. It's gonna be like good for the more lower end players. It will be good for the lower end players, but yeah. There's not too much to talk about it, aside from that the track does look pretty good. But yeah. Right, next countdown. Three, 2, 1, and go. The other thing about the India track is that there are certain routes that are just like clearly slower than others. There are certain routes that are like that. So it does have like some route variety. Like I do see some sections that could be like better for certain cars and worse for the other cars. But there are some routes that are just like purely longer, which I don't understand like why. But yeah, that's like one of the things that I can complain about. Alright, it's Polish. Alright, thank you for joining. Seems a bit boring to ride one. Yeah. I don't get like no airspeed. I think that's also like what Jam said about like this track, because like it's not technical at all. It's gonna be like kind of boring. Right, jeez. As your thoughts on the Toyota GR-GT forceful review. I'm kind of hyped for a GR-GT. What happened to my team? Why are they so bad? Why are they all down there? Okay, but the Toyota GR-GT. I'm kind of excited for it. From like the teasers, it does seem to look pretty good, I must say, for me. So, personally, I'm kind of excited for that one. When is it actually getting revealed? Like, when is it actually getting revealed? Should say hi, so get ahead and say it, yeah. Alright, I'll count down again in a bit. Yeah, for me, I think a Devel will be better than the Imperium on India. Top down. Can't more as much. Okay, first up, you can't more as much because the track is wide. Secondly, there's rough terrain. There's rough terrain, so you probably don't want to wall ride. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and go. It did take me quite a while to actually confirm that it is rough terrain, but yeah, it is pretty much rough terrain. Like on the sides of the roads for like half of the track, so you can't really wall ride that much. Let me try to share an Evo run. I probably won't, unless I'm on the phone. Actually, what's the track? Is it Street to San Francisco? Okay, I hate that track. It's like my second worst performing San Francisco variant, only behind Downtown Rise. Yeah, we gotta do it in public rooms, definitely. Oh. GG's. Well, passed well by Christmas, so maybe it will come handy in India. Sure. I will have 4-star Devel in 2 weeks. So hopefully it will also be sort of useful. Okay. You know what? Since you guys did ask for it, let me try this. Oh, it doesn't take you. That's nice. What's your Devel star? Is that 3-star, 51 out of 60? How do you even do the star section? I don't understand this. Why did I do that? I saw some of the upcoming Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron Tour Sport. I mean, it's just a Lego car. I don't exactly have too many opinions on Lego cars. So bad this time. Why did I get respawned? I hit nothing. Okay, let me try to do the start in a different way. I'll drift a little bit later. Still save a shot, but I'll drift a little bit later. I hate the strike. I absolutely hate the strike. I don't want to try this on keyboard. I mean, there's a reason why I don't exactly do kills on keyboard. Because like on tricks I hate like this, I need the precision. I don't have the precision. Like on tilt if I'm playing keyboard. I don't have the same kind of precision. Okay, back to MP1. Why has that guy been disconnecting for like the past half an hour? Okay. Either way, I'm still finishing second because the other guy disconnected. Frozen roots. You know what? I will do the rail. Why not? Every single time on stream, I just want to do the rail. It worked for like just a bit. Then just went outside of the rail. Okay. Not the worst. Yeah, whatever the hell is that? Okay, SF9, yeah, SF9 is still spam. Apparently, someone in my chat said that from Nux Theory saying that they're considering nerfing the SF-90 insurance, apparently. But I don't know. That's just what someone said in my chat. But SF-90 should generally be nerfed, like even just for a little bit, because it is going a little bit too fast for what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, I didn't pack enough properly. So what's up, Mario Pro Gamer? Welcome to the stream. It's an SF-90 now playing MP1. I still didn't use my SF-90 yet because I'm still getting ratings of the other cards for now in Plat 3. Are you in Plat 2? Let's say bad entry. Maybe if it wasn't for the bad entry, I may have actually won, but yeah. Done good. 89.6. One Emola fuel. Yeah, why not? Oh, you're in Plat 3. Interesting. Didn't Dev Gaming confirm evil tweaks are coming? I think so. I don't actually remember. But then again, tweaks for like what cars? That's the thing. That's like the worst Amal opponent I've ever had. And also what? That's so bad. Yeah, even in Ghost mode, it's hard to beat the SF-90s. If Bordzilla can get me a win, surely. Yeah, it is a constant strat. Yeah, okay. Why not? Why is every cup flipping on the wall today? Okay, I'll do a countdown. Oh, alright, I'll wait. I will wait. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey, what's up, Sahos? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you guys are all in SF90s, okay. No barrel. That's good. This car doesn't have enough handling for the end. It's looking at this man does with high toss V-class opponents just satisfying through. Right, GG's. Okay, if you guys want to use SF90, then maybe you also use SF90. Maybe. If you guys really want to use SF90 like that. Okay, I'll start the countdown in a bit. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 40, 33 out of 45, 48. Ah, I see. Right. Could have flash roll. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, last 4-0 people. Godfrey gonna move the SF90s. No trying pain, real. Also, you were in when race as well, right? GG's man. 1, 2, 1, and go. That's a rolling SF90. Oh, but you guys, what? Huh? Nothing's just going reverse. GG's. What was that start? So dumb. That looks so damn dumb. A lot of people have an answer reverse. Okay, so the reverse gear thing is when you know like how the SF90 rolls at start, right? It rolls, but then if it hits a card starts. If it hits the card start, it will roll backwards. So yeah, that's just a funny thing about the cast iron early gearbox on this thing. Anyways, kind of want to try this thing in MP because apparently this is just P. The 3 drag ties are just P. Okay. Do you guys want me to use SF90 as well? Just to see how it goes. What happened? If you guys look back on the stream, there was an SF90 that so Blue Rabbit, there was an SF90 that pushed you forward, but then that SF90 got pushed backwards. So you ended up rolling, and then the other SF90 just went back. Feels over. Alright. I guess I'm doing it by myself now. I just. Right, Tuscany, right? $397. So cute, man. Oh, game freeze. Hello. Oh, it's fast enough for the airspeed. There we go. $531 airspeed. Damn. So it's the heavy cast iron gear that makes it. Yeah, the cast iron early gearbox. It's the exact same thing as early upgrade on the sharing. It's the exact same thing. Okay, this build is very nice. It's very nice. Like -10 handling is a lie. It generally feels the exact same. Wait, brighter. Actually, for this track, the acceleration, like the air acceleration part, would be better for this track. Still don't have good parts for asset maxing. Unfortunate. Whoa, okay. Extending. Extending. Okay, really, Passionals are coming out, running out of my place. It's coming out at midnight here. What's my time did Eagle share in TLE? I did not finish a run because like every single run was kind of dull, so I just did not finish any of it. Any leaks about upcoming new cards? No, I don't have any of them. Tunnel Champ. Ow. That's the back corner. Yeah, the event doesn't consume any fuel, it just takes tickets. And yay, we're back to 10 million credits. Oh, right, sorry, start. I did not even look at my screen. Hold on. Luckily, I tapped like in time. Nice barrel roll. Nice barrel roll part 2. Actually, Boogaloo. This. Ah, nowhere feet. Oh, how did I miss that? What's the build? Light engine, heavy DT pack, light nitro, blue nitro intake kit, which is also a light intake kit, and the street drag tires. That's done. So choke the last fuel. So I will now move on to the trial analysis. Oh, I got San Diego Tron. Perfect. Yo, what's up, SK Royalty? Welcome to the stream. Let's say slow 360. Now I will be passing all the SF90s. Nice one. Indeed, very easy one. Right, Greenland. I think I can get to Plat 2 in this race. I think. Gotta do other stuff. Alright, see ya. Thanks for joining. I get Tuscany 3 times in a row. Surely not. Okay, wait, no, this is a bad Greenland variant, but that's fine. Probably good. What is my club? I'm in Aces. Yeah, I'm in Aces. What's up, one turn trying to yeah. I mean, at least I did get what is it? I did get more ratings, so I think that's fine. Have 2 now. Okay, of course I get Tita run. Okay, I'm not gonna get any racing from this race. It's so bad. Oh, of course I get hit with that at start. Not worth it. What? Why am I first? Okay, that's a lie. That's definitely. Why does it show like that? Right. One of the races of all time, indeed. Right, Desert Run, okay. Better? I'm still afraid of the ending though. The thing is that, honest opinion, the SF90 is faster than the Strike. Even with like the first section. Where countdown? I'm not doing countdown because I'm still in plat 3. Oh, you're in plat. I thought you were in plat 2. What? Still third. Mine's not. Yeah. What else do I have? Surely. Surely I can outdrive the neutral SF90, surely. Oh, it's Arctitron. Okay. I could have a chance. I could have a chance. Honestly though, if I get to cat food, then I'll just stop it. Okay, I have no chance. I have no acceleration. But I'll probably just ran out Mercy using here. Wait, what even is a port? I already ran out of ports that could beat the U.S. supply. Good to see the missions. Okay. I mean, I think that's kind of it. There's not much else to do in here, so thank you all for joining the stream. It's like a sudden one. It's a sudden one because, well, I did not plan to stream today. I only managed to stream today because, well, there is the new India track. I just spent like the first hour of the stream to actually talk about it, and then the rest was just me just goofing around in like events and P. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for staying until the end, and I'll see you again probably next Thursday when the new season comes. So yeah, until then, see you all.